Hi, my name is Idris and happy to have you once again. It is the 16th of February 2024. It's gonna be our first chat conversation, or call it a session with you this year 2024. Today we may not be coming up with, a learning topic or something like that. Usually we also want to engage you on some very good conversation. So we're here probably to join you in a very good conversation, and we want to take it very slow so that we can also pick your comments or opinions on probably very two interesting subjects here that we are bringing to you, courtesy of tourism, of course. Today we are going to share with you two concerns, and this is something as a consultant that I have regularly been picking from so many people that have approached me, and I've seen happening, and out there you can as well refer to various people around you in your communities. One is about partnership in tourism businesses. I have seen so many people starting partnerships. You've come together, you've joined hands, right, to do tourism as a business. And in the end, things go totally wrong, right? And we're here to guide you on how to make a right partnership. And the big question is, why do partnerships go wrong? But also we want to show you red flags. Why do you agree to form business partnership and yet probably you're not committed? So 2 people, 3 people, or 4 people, whatever, you join resources together, right? But maybe you don't know what partnership is all about. Partnership is all about commitment, 100% commitment. If you're not ready for 100% commitment in this business, then think about maybe doing a solo career. Otherwise, it is very wrong for 2 people or more than 2 people coming together to do business, and in the end, you split it, you spoil it. So, it's a conversation that we want to have with you. You've heard about so many people. Could be 2 brothers start a very nice business. 2 sisters have a very good business idea in tourism. But in the end, either greed, could be any other concern. You know them, it have happened. So today we want to look at how to guide you. And if you want to pick a partner, you might pick a wrong partner, but at least something that we're going to present to you today should guide you. There are just a few things, but you must be able to watch this as you're picking your partner. But very importantly, it is good to pick a partner where you share the same vision. That partner should be able to know same goals. You must be on same goals, same vision, right? So let's look at the responsibilities or the roles of both of you or everyone in this partnership. You must stipulate them well and so right. So in a partnership, if you cannot define your role, your partner's role, or some other, whoever is in partnership, so have them clearly spelled, in terms of money contribution, time contribution. This is very key. This is now where partnerships go wrong. Someone bringing a lot of money thinks he has done a lot, and another person putting in much time also feels he has done a lot. So stipulate your roles clearly or responsibilities, right? then the other thing, draft an MOU, write contracts rather. It's very key. You must keep a binded document that guides you throughout your partnership in terms of equity strategy, in terms of termination of the contract where necessary, duration of partnership, if you think your partnership must have an agreed period of time. It is very, very important. Talk about revenue sharing when money comes in. Because the issues I've gotten last year, early this year, people walking, smiling. In the end, people end up, Idris, I left my partner on grounds that some are minor and some are very, very big. But they could have been probably solved if you had written an MOU, a memorandum of understanding. There must be a contract written between you as partners that spells all that. But let me tell you one thing about all these: trust and honesty in partnership is the core thing. If you're not ready to exhibit trust and honesty, then do not waste time to partner with someone to do tourism as a business. Because it doesn't work. Be it in any other business, trust me, you must exhibit trust, high levels of trust, and trust comes with honesty, reliability, dependability, and commitment. So all that will probably help you in setting up the right partnership. So I think you've learned something as you're picking up who your partner is. Could be your brother. Watch out for those points that we've highlighted. Does he have trust? Do you share the same vision? Do you share the same goals? Is there a contract? Do you have an MOU? Go to the lawyers. They will guide you. They will draft a binded document that will probably stipulate all those things. And we've highlighted them. So tomorrow you will be probably keeping your business secured or keeping your partnership very secure in as long as you can move in that direction of partnership. Otherwise, these are things that we really hate seeing. Once friends, once brothers, once a relative or what, but the split is always too bitter. So those are some of the thoughts that we've given you. So we've got a very second thing that we want also to bring in here that is also close to partnership: the employee-employer relationship. Now, I'll take myself as an employer. I employ someone to work for me, probably in a tour company or something like that. And the employers you will witness, you've seen this happening. You bring in an employee, he starts working with you 1 year, 2nd year, 3rd year, or 4th year. Guess what? This person wants to start his own business. The same, probably running a tour company, right? And what happens? This person never tells the employer that probably I'm grown up, I feel I need to step aside and go start my personal career. But what happens? The employee starts using the employer's resources to start his own business. For those that have got agents, trust me, here's the thing: the employee gets the database, gets everything. He gets indisciplined. In this case, I would say he starts stealing from the business that has actually nurtured him, right? it is very unethical of you, the employee. And that is theft. Let me tell you if you didn't know. You're there, you're working, and within your employer's workspace, this is where you do all this. You have even the energy to write to his agents, probably in another email, sending lower rates, because you're tapping. There is no way how you can easily get business in this safari business as quick as you think without stealing from the employer. So you steal rapidly, then after probably 4 years, you've stolen enough, then at one point, employers have actually found out you've registered companies, you're operating within, sometimes you even see emails, you channel them, you know how to do it. That is thuggery of the highest order. And that should stop. So we're talking about trust between the employee and the employer. The employer trusted you. And you as an employee, you never trusted your employer, certainly. And this is how fishy you're going. To me, it is backwardness. It is too traditional for a learned person, I'm talking to you as an employee, to start stabbing your employer from the back. Because what you're doing is theft. That's not right. That's not ethical. That's not the culture of any employee working for someone. So what am I trying to say? It must stop. Inform your employer about your new career. Resign. But do not let the employer to find out that you are stealing. You see? You own a company within his company. You're doing all what it takes to see that the employer probably goes down. And you know it. You've done it. Now, I want to tell you this. Out of 10 businesses that are starting up in Uganda, in in Kenya, majority of them are as a result of this formation. A bitter split between the employee and the employer, for none other than employee stealing from the employer's business. And the employer-employee cannot see face to face at this moment. Now, my words to the employee: hand over, notify your employer in time, resign, go start your career elsewhere. Do not start within his business or her business. It is very wrong. It is very, very wrong. Avoid manipulating your employer's business to your favor. Let me tell you one thing. You're going to do this today, but even after 5 years, probably you're going to be in employment again. You will employ. And trust me, once you fail out, no one is going to give you a hand. Right? But you know what you're doing is wrong. That's why you hide. Now, my advice to you is, honestly, go out, write to your employer that I want to stop working. I feel I'm grown up. I need to do my own, or I am going for further education. Probably after some time, take time to start. But whatever you do, and you do it against the employer's business, it will hurt you, and you will not have peace. And you know it. Whatever you're getting is not blessed or not right. So, I feel those that are going to watch this video, you are an employee. Are you a result of this thuggery. You're once a guide for some company, and what you used to do whenever you used to drive clients for company A, you had your own business cards. So your job was to give out these business cards, your own business cards in against to your employer, your reservation or to a consultant or something like that. You used to respond to emails, but at night you also had your laptop and you could probably give in lower calls, and this is your job. Please stop it. It is thuggery. It has been happening in the industry. And let me tell you about the implications of this. People have stopped employing. The directors that are probably making it, they have stopped employing. And the unemployment gap is actually growing big and bigger. Because whenever an employee writes in and says, I want a job here, I say, no, someone is seeing you as his past employee, right? So let us stop it. It is completely thuggery. It is unethical. It doesn't work in this world. Have trust. We've talked about honesty. So in our conversation today, we have thought of these things, but we've seen them happening. I have seen friends suffering because he employed someone 5 years. Think about the time you came to join your employer. You were nothing. You literally had nothing. You had nothing completely. And now someone has invested in time. Someone has invested in the resources. I'm not saying do not start your own. Start your own in a peaceful way. Do not leave wounds behind. Write a resignation letter. Go talk to your boss. Ask him for a good time. Like, look here, my boss. I feel 5 years with you has been very, very nice. And guess what? I want to step out. Give me my blessings, I go. Otherwise, for your employer to find out that all this time you've had probably a company working within his company for the last 3 years, because majority of them have found out. They have written to Uganda Registration Service Bureau. They have written to wherever they are, could be in Kenya, Tanzania, and they have found out you registered your company 4 years back, and you've got TripAdvisor reviews, you running here and there. It doesn't work like that. So stop it. And to the employers, you cannot do everything by yourself. Create a system that can help you work seamlessly with people. You only have one head, two hands. There's so much to run.